Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for liking the live. Welcome in. Welcome into the Billionaire Morning Show, aka the Feel Good Show, aka the show that's going to help you to get your day going, aka the Money Making Show, aka the show with the glow. I'm just making stuff up, y'all. Don't mind me. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome on in. Thank you for joining me. If this is your first time, welcome on in. If you're new here, I am Ebony B, the creator and CEO of Billionaire Black Woman and the Billionaire Boss Talk podcast. And I teach, y'all. And I teach black women how to manifest. But the beautiful thing about this community, right, when I started it, I just thought, I would just be helping black women, right? I just thought that was who would be interested, right? But it grew to be so much more, and I thank God for that. I mean, God turned this vision into something way more powerful, way more diverse, way more loving, and it just ended up being such a it ain't even it's just such a beautiful thing. Like, so we are such a diverse community, and I never expected this. So we got black women, we got white women, we got Asian women, we got Latina women, we got Hispanic women, we even got billionaire brothers in the building. Okay, we got men that come into this space and share with us their wisdom and enjoy and share their positivity and love. And it's just a space built on love. So shout out to every billionaire that's in here, and welcome on in if you're new. So thank you so much for joining us today. Let me see who's in here. I know we got people passing on through. Let them pass on through. But I do see my billionaire Chica. Shout out to my boo billionaire Chica in the building. I love Chica so much for her support, and I thank you so much for your support, Chica. All right. Now, what we talking about today? As you guys know, we are well, some of you may know, we have a book club that meets every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? So our book of the month is called Happy Pocket Full of Money. Every Wednesday we meet and we talk about the book. We set our chapters up, and then we go ahead and talk about the book and what we learned. I know that's right. I know that's right, Chica. Yes. Get that coffee, child. I need to get me a coffee maker. Um, so every Wednesday we meet, we talk about what we've learned about in the what we learned and what stood out the most to us in our book of the month. And so right now we're on chapter 15. We've read chapters 1 through 15. But I wanted to talk about a particular chapter today, which is chapter number 8. And it's about acting. If you have not ever heard of Happy Pocket Full of Money, I'm telling you right now, you're going to... This book is an eye-opener when it comes to manifesting, when it comes to um, the way the world works, when it comes to the laws of quantum physics. And it just is such an enlightening and empowering book to read if you are on your manifestation journey. And it's so insightful that you will have to read it again. It's impossible for you to understand everything in one read. You will have to read it again. So this is my third time reading it, actually. So I'm glad that I've read it, and every time it's just like something fresh and something new. And the author also suggests that you read it more than once. So this book is really good. Happy Pocket Full of Money by David Cameron Gikondi. So we're going to talk a little bit about what chapter 8 was today. But nonetheless, welcome in, Kim. Welcome in, Kim. Nonetheless, again, if you are a new billionaire, please make sure you follow. Make sure y'all support. Also, we do have our billionaire goal. So we do have a goal that's set up as well. that I would love to get your help on. And yeah, show your girl some love. Let's see. Now, what was we talking? When it comes to Happy Pocket Full of Money, right? He has a chapter in this book, which is chapter 8, called Acting. Acting that which receives. So, the power of acting, right? And how most people think when they think of acting or taking action, they believe that that's the only way, that's the main way to get what they want, right? You're supposed to act. You're supposed to take some type of action. Action, faith without works, and faith with faith. Thank you, Kim. Faith without action is dead, right? But nonetheless, he interprets this in a different way when it comes to acting. And part of what he says, it says, most people do not focus, nurture, and tend to the first 3 steps of being, thinking, and speaking. All they do is work like crazy all day and wonder why they are not, quote unquote, successful. They do not use the word. The word refers to the laws of the universe. The way the universe works on all levels, not just the visible and physical. These laws are not commandments from God. They are simply the laws that regulate and enable the universe. These are not just spiritual laws. They can be proven scientifically using quantum physics. The word, these laws, has nothing to do with a particular religion and unfailingly to everyone and everything at all times. They never err. These are laws like the laws of cause and effect, called karma, or reaping and sowing in spiritual teachings, or the law of energy conversation in science. Actions are part of the word, the laws of the universe, but they are only a small component of it. It is important to know what role actions play and how to use them in creating wealth or anything else. Actions are important for sure, but you must understand that they are the last step. Let's stop right there. In gaining wealth, right? Mr. Jacondi, thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in, Aurora Grand Rising. David Jacondi emphasizes in the previous chapters about how being, thinking, and speaking should be the first steps in manifesting. They should be priority in your manifestation journey, right? If you have read the book, if you want to create wealth, the state of being, your thinking, and speaking should be the first things that you nurture. Action is the last step, right? But oftentimes, how often do we all come together and be like, okay, well, let me just wake up and do what I gotta do? We don't take time to acknowledge what state of being we are in. We don't take time to get our thoughts together. This is why meditation is important, right? And oftentimes when we do talk to someone, be it our children, be it our coworker, the first people that we talk to, it's oftentimes not a productive conversation, right? It's usually some type of instruction, some type of request. We just kind of go straight into action mode. And I'm guilty of that. So, in order to create wealth, in the book Happy Pocket Full of Money, you will see that action is the last step into gaining wealth. But most times, people believe the opposite. I got to do this. I got to do that. I gotta hustle. I gotta go. I gotta put in the extra hours. Not understanding that being, thinking, and speaking should be priority. Acting is the last step. That may be a hard habit for a lot of us to break. You're telling me that acting is the last step? That makes no sense. I'm supposed to be doing something. That's how Bill Gates got his millions. That's how Oprah got her millions. That's how Steve Harvey got his millions. Tyler Perry got his millions. Beyonce got her millions. She been acting, quote unquote, since she was a little girl. Acting, action, action, action. I'm supposed to be doing something in order for me to get this money. In order for me to live my best life. That's the first thing I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be hustle and grinding. That's the culture that we live in. That's what they say do on the radio. That's what they say do on the songs. That's what they say do on a TV show. Act, do something. We don't do that here in Billionaire Black Women, right? Y'all know us billionaires, we're different. We even sleep different. We are understanding the power of our imagination. We even think, we understand the power of our thoughts. We understand the power of 17 seconds over here. We don't move like everybody else move. We understand our spiritual leverage. That's what we're tapping into every day. Let's tap the screen and share the live, y'all. We are at 982 likes. And then we also have a live goal. If you can't do anything else, y'all tap the screen and share the live. I just love us, though. I'm telling you. we use the laws of the universe. We use the laws of nature to our advantage. OMG. It's just different over here. Right? Welcome in, LaShawn. LaShawn on her treadmill, child. Chica over there drinking her coffee. Good morning, Nick. I'm sorry. I was told I need to start saying Grand Rising, Nick. Grand Rising, Nikki. Welcome in, love. Nikki Love. Let me say hi to my billionaires. Y'all loving this Billionaire Morning Show? I'm loving it too. This is the feel good show, y'all. I don't get into nothing else. For everybody that's watching, everybody that's new, welcome in. But we feel good over here, child. This is the feel good show. Welcome in my boo Kim, Aurora. Hey, Aurora. Welcome in my boo Chica over there sipping her coffee. Hello, Holly Allison. Welcome in, Mecca. Welcome in, Nick. And of course, my boo LaShawn and Nikki Love. Got two Nicks in here. So actions, yes, Kim, action, is the last step into creating wealth. Happy pocket full of money. Happy pocket full of money. Mr. Gicandi tells us that being, thoughts and speaking should be the first steps in creating wealth. Those are your priority steps. Nurturing those three things: being, thinking, and speaking. Your action is the last step into creating wealth. And like I was saying, that's a lot of that's a eyebrow raiser for a lot of us. No, we supposed to be, hustle, hustle mode. That's the culture we live in. That's the day that we live in. That's the time that we live in. Hustle, bustle. How you think all these millionaires and millionaires and billionaires got their wealth? They took action. But again, this is different. We understand the power of being over here, the power of our thoughts, and the power of our words. Right? So those are the things that need to be nurtured in the beginning. I did 20 push-ups this morning. I know that's right. I'm going to do some stretches when I get off of here. Shout out to Nick. Actions are part of the word, right? Which is the laws of the universe. And he talks about the laws of the universe and not talking about spiritual laws, right? Not talking about religious laws. He was talking about the laws of the actual universe. Okay? It is important to know that the role action plays and how to use them in creating wealth or anything else. Actions are important for sure, but you must understand that they are the last step. Their role is to receive what you have already created on your other 3 levels. Your other 3 levels is being, thinking, and speaking. And he speaks about that, right? In the previous chapters. You create, then you receive your creations. Then you experience them. Action is for receiving and experiencing. Wow. Thank you, Aurora. Let me say that again. Action is for receiving and experiencing. Oh. You mean to tell me that I am just supposed to be receiving and experiencing, not working and moving so hard, doing all these different things to get this wealth, to get this money? The action that I should be taking is for me to be receiving and experiencing? Yes. It's different, I know. But that's because a lot of people often don't understand the power of their state of being. They don't understand the power of their thoughts, and we know the power of 17 seconds over here. And they don't understand the power of speaking, the things that come out your mouth. So it's different. And it's an adjustment. It's an adjustment. So you create a business okay. So it says you create a business in yourself, right? Your higher self. Then in your thoughts. I'm sorry. You create a business in yourself, your being, then in your thoughts and your words, and then you act to set up a system to receive this business in a manifested physical way so that you can experience it. See? Action does not create. It only receives and experiences. In fact, even when it comes to experiencing, your actions don't create the experience. Your mind does. Action just helps your mind to quote unquote do the thing. Then your mind decides, will I experience this positively, negatively, joyfully, fearfully, fast, or slow? Wow. You got that, Kim? You caught that, Kim? Child, I feel like I need to say that louder for people in the back, honey. People in the back. Nick caught that. Okay. Let's talk about it. Right? So listen to this. I'm sorry, I got a notification come through. Action is for receiving and experiencing. You create a business in yourself, right? You create a business within you. Your being, then your thoughts, and then your words. And then you act to set up a system to receive this business in a manifested physical way so that you can experience it. So in other words, your state of being, if you have the book, you understand what the state of being is and how important it is, like how you feel. How you feel, your emotions, basically. Your state of being leads to your thoughts. So your emotions leads to your thoughts. Your thoughts leads to the things that you say. The things that you say and the action that you take is what leads to the experience. So you already thought it, but before you thought it, you were already feeling it. Your state of being. You were already feeling it. Your thought, your emotions led to your actions. Hold on, let me block this weirdo. Now, the actions that you take, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to block a weirdo. The actions that you take is the last thing. But you have decided everything else within your mind, within from your emotions to your thoughts to your words, then your actions. Absolutely. That makes sense, right? Now, let us look at the second meaning of my dream, right? He talks about him having a dream. This part actually goes beyond even the creation of the laws of the universe. Even before the laws came, there was an origin. I will only summarize it here. Before anything was created, anything at all, there was an infinite void called the darkness in the Bible. A field of infinite potential, a field of no thing. Out of no thing, nothing and something arose. Even nothing needed a container, an originator, and the originator was no thing, the infinite internal void. Now, the very first thing to arise out of the infinite void, the infinite undisturbed peace, was a vibration, an instance of a vibration. For a reason we do not know, something awoke in that void, first by a small vibration, and then it happened again and again, growing into something exciting and so on. In the beginning was the word, the vibration, a tiny, infinitely small particle, an awareness, consciousness, creation. And it grew and it shone even brighter, clearer, and started to create more of itself by exciting the void with intent, extending itself. Although they are all equal, the ones that came before are forever linked to the nourished by the first one. And the first one is forever the universal God. In the beginning, there was the Word, the vibration, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. That is how creation works, and it cannot work any other way. Therefore, it applies to you because you are an extension of the original. yourself, your spirit, your soul is made in the image and likeness of the original. So, what is he saying there? I know y'all like, wait a minute. That's really profound, right? The Word. In the beginning was the Word, but he talks about the power of vibration, right? What moved when God spoke into that nothingness, that internal void, right? The Word was the creation, was what made the creation, the vibration. And we, being extensions of God, right, can do the same thing. We have that same power, the power of our words, the words that create. Speak into nothingness and something will arise. That's the power that we have to learn how to tap back into. The power of your words. I know you say, oh yeah, I know I hear that saying, oh, words are spells. That's why they call it spelling. Child, it's deeper than that. Your words literally create. What's up, Deanna? Your words literally create. But in this book, Mr. Gikandi breaks it down even further, talks about the power of vibration. He talks about quantum physics, how that works, how it all ties into wealth and creation. I told you, it's different over here. See, I could easily tell y'all to, some financial stuff and, talk about investments, talk about the different side hustles you can take or you can do and try this and create this and do this and do that. It's nothing wrong with that over here, right? But I want y'all to understand and tap into a deeper, more powerful version of you. And through this book, it tells you that. Understanding the power of your state of being, understanding the power of your thoughts, understanding the power of your emotions, and how to use all of that to create wealth. Action is the last step. Action is for receiving. But before you receive anything, you have already in a state of being. You are already have your thoughts lined up, and you're already starting to say the things that you're saying. I'm telling y'all, this way of thinking, this way of approach in life, and especially when it comes to creating wealth, it requires a lot of inner work. It doesn't require a lot of action externally. And when you learn how to use that to your advantage, understanding, okay, I got to get my mind right. I got to really check in with how I feel. I need to feel a certain way. If wealth, more money, more abundance is what I want to create, I got to first understand that I have to be wealth. Ooh. I have to be in a state of being of wealth. Now I need to pay attention to my thoughts. Now, when I'm in a state of being of wealth, now my thoughts will follow, right? My emotions are wealthy in a state of wealth. So that automatically leads me to positive thoughts, wealthy thoughts, right? Automatically. I feel it, so I'm thinking it. I understand that my thoughts literally turn into things. And he breaks that down with quantum physics. Your thoughts literally turn into things. So if I be wealth, I am wealth. Guess what? I'm going to speak things of wealth. I'm going to speak life. I'm going to speak highly of myself. I'm going to speak. I understand the power of words. Now it's time to take action and receiving. So, this might be different, y'all. This is different. I told y'all we move different over here. We move different over here. So how does it all work, right? Let's look at it again. Then remember all we have learned about quantum physics. I told y'all quantum physics is a very important chapter in this book. I know it might not seem the most interesting. I know it's like, quantum physics. I knew that chapter kind of threw me off a little bit. But it makes sense, right? So the first step in creation of anything is your vibration. Remember that everything vibrates, and it is by that vibration we harmonize and attract experiences to ourselves. Consciousness, in a sense, is a vibration. Happy conditions arise because you are happy, and not the other way around. Wealth comes to you because of your wealth consciousness. So before you act or do anything at all, first ask yourself, how am I vibrating? Ooh, that's when we're talking about raising our vibration, right? Happy conditions arise because you are happy and not the other way around. Wealth comes to you because of your wealth consciousness. So before you act or do anything at all, ask yourself, how am I vibrating? And how do you tell you are vibrating? You can tell by how you feel. Your feelings show your vibration. So how do you feel in relation to money? Ooh. Ooh-wee. How you feel determines what you attract. You are like one huge radio with a tuning knob, and you can tune into any experience simply by matching your feeling to it. Action is a necessary step, but the last step nevertheless. It cannot be used effectively to initiate, as initiation is the function of being followed by thought. Know all this and you will stop thrashing about it in the pool. Always do an excellent job. Always focus on the task and produce excellent value from it. Do this no matter how small the action seems. Even the smallest action has the potential to be the cause of the greatest next opportunity for you. In this universe, absolutely everything is a cause for another thing and is caused by something else. Even your smallest action may cause a previously unrevealed big thing that you need. Even an action as small as a smile or a good service can cause the establishment of a relationship and the opening of a door that you never thought possible. I am wealth. I am abundance. I am joy. Ideas are worthless without action. I am wealth. I am abundance. I am joy. Action makes it possible to receive what is coming your way from your intentions. Intention initiates the creation of wealth. Action enables the reception of it. So take action. Wow. Even the smallest action may be what is needed to move you on to great wealth. Everything counts. Every act counts, and every act defines your next world. The universe is one huge chain reaction. Woo-wee! Chica, what you saying, Chica? Remind me to share about how the first film editor showed up after I get my 1,000. Oh, okay. All right. So, the power of action, y'all. My. This book is good. This book is good. If you know what to listen. Listen. When we say action is the last step, baby, how does that make y'all feel? Action is the last step. Action should be you getting ready to receive it. Your state of being, your thoughts, and your words should be the priority. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know about y'all, but I got a lot of thinking to do. This is why I encourage y'all to read this book, take your notes, and get ready to approach life differently. Get ready to approach life differently. Really start to tap in with yourself. This is why meditation is important. This is why how it leads to thoughts and how it leads to your words and understanding how powerful all of that is, and then how action is the last step. Action is still a necessary step, but your action is the last step. Your action is getting you ready to receive whatever it is you are feeling, thinking, and speaking. Action is the last step. But oftentimes, and I'm guilty of this as well, we get up, we get out of bed, we get to the work. We don't sit with ourselves. We don't, if more money is what you want to experience, tapping into that wealth consciousness that we all have is what we got to do. But that requires a certain level of commitment and discipline from you. Because if you understood how powerful your state of being, your state of thinking, and your state of speaking is, you will move totally different. Hell, you might have a lot more energy, I'm inclined to believe. What are you told as a kid? Think before you act? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Happy Pocket Full of Money by David Cameron Chikandi. That is the book that we are in for the book of the month in our book club. Um, Everybody should be up to chapter 15. Everybody should be up to chapter 15 who's in the book club. But nonetheless, we are going to run this book back. We're going to run it back. Before the end of this year out, we are going to revisit this book. So if you're listening to audio, I need y'all to take some notes. If you got the book, I need y'all to use your highlighter. Get your little dollar store notebook, take some notes. Write out what stood out the most to you. All right. So I'm inviting everybody up. Y'all know how we roll over here. If anybody want to come up and say something, if not, it's perfectly fine. We move different over here, man.
Good
What's up,
morning.
Aurora? I hear the birds in
I
the
just,
background.
yeah, I just want to say this real quick because my phone is on 1% before it die. You know, as a kid, we was told think before we act,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, as kids, we don't really get the concept of think before we act.
Mm-hmm.
Turn this off. But as an ad- but as an adult, we still do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we don't learn any lessons behind act before you think.
Mm-hmm.
Like that saying, um, act first, or what's that saying?
What's saying?
It's something, get them first, talk later.
Get them first, talk later. Get them first, talk later.
Or
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I can't, it's a quote said, but I can't remember the exact words. I got it on the tip of my tongue. But it's the
Mm-hmm.
same concept.
Uh-huh.
Everybody wants to act first without thinking, and
Mm-hmm.
they don't think about the outcome of the situation or what they're trying to
Mm-hmm.
manifest,
Mm-hmm.
which leads to disappointment and failure on some people's part.
Mm-hmm. Prolonging it,
Yes.
you know? It's not the answer is no. It's not that the universe, but you prolong it oftentimes.
Hmm. Yes, ma'am.
And that makes all the difference when we understand and tapping into of how powerful we are and how powerful our thoughts are and how powerful our state of being is. And tapping
Hmm.
into that wealth consciousness that we all have.
And there's another saying, think about it and it shall come.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you build it, they will come.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the thought process that must come first.
Mm-hmm.
And with that thought process, if your thought process is in alignment with your vibe is gonna be high.
Mm-hmm. But before your thought process, it's your state of being, your
Hmm.
emotions, right? Your
Yes.
emotions lead to your thought.
Yes, and you have to be in a relaxed state for that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How do you feel? Like literally, how are you feeling right now? Are you feeling wealthy? Because you can't do wealth. He says that you can't do happy. You can be happy, you can be wealthy, but you can't do it. It's a description.
Some people, like a lot of big time people, Edison, Tesla, before they had that aha moment,
Mm-hmm.
they were in a state of desperation, contemplation.
Yeah, we don't want to get to that point at all.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
I'm just saying that these are some of the ways that some of the big time people have
Oh
actually
yeah.
got what they got. But if you look at what happened to them in the long run, they really didn't think it through. You can have that aha moment, but it's not the aha moment that you were really looking for. So you have to sit down, clear your mind, relax yourself,
Mm-hmm.
be in a state of joy, and gratefulness. Just
Mm-hmm.
being grateful that you're breathing, that's enough to vibe high.
Mm-hmm.
And then
That's
that
enough to
aha
ride
moment
high.
will come to you. It might not come right then and there, but eventually it'll go back to your subconscious.
Yep.
And and when you sleep or when your brain is turned off, that subconscious will creep in and say, hey, it'll tap you on your shoulder and say, hey,
Mm-hmm.
why don't you try this? Or why don't
Mm-hmm.
you do that? And this
Mm-hmm.
would be that. Then you go into thinking about it and weighing the outcome.
Yep.
But
Woo-wee.
eh, yeah,
Woo-wee. That's a lot of inner work, though, ultimately, right?
but it's supposed to be, and it's good for
Mm-hmm.
you to have all of that inner work.
Mm-hmm. Things will be a lot easier. And that's us tapping into our power.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I mean?
And I've learned that from reading Happy Pocket Full of Money with quantum physics.
Mm-hmm.
That that chapter, and then
It's
looking at
really
the
good.
books that I read that I found in the laundromat.
Mm-hmm. That physics chapter, that chapter is really good
Yes, it is.
because it ties it all in together. I know it seems like a doozy. It might seem like a doozy to at the first time, but I'm telling you, he breaks it down, but it makes sense and
And
it ties in.
we've been doing this since the beginning of time.
Mm-hmm. Literally.
So it's not something new to us.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been there.
Mm-hmm.
Scientists and religion is just like the icing on the cake saying, hey, whatever these people in the old days was doing, they was right.
Happy Pocket Full of Money, by David Gikondi. David Cameron Gikondi, most incredible. Yep.
You never knew why your grandmother was putting bay leaves under her pillowcase, but it was a reason why she was doing it. Or why your mother sat in the kitchen quiet when she
Mm-hmm.
was going through some type of financial crisis or like a mental crisis. And we would see her sit in the kitchen quietly.
Mm-hmm.
That was a place where she cleared her mind and spoke to herself or her higher power.
Uh-huh.
And grandma, when she put that bay leaf under her pillowcase, she got those um prophetic dreams. So we've been doing this for all of our life. We just didn't know why or how.
I put it in the chat, most incredible. I put it right there. It says Happy Pocket Full of Money. Scroll up. Yeah. When she go and sit in the kitchen, when she go into her closet, okay? Praying to her higher self, amen. Tapping in, tuning in. And we wonder how miracles happen, how things just magically worked out. LaShawn was speaking about that yesterday with her mom. How powerful her mom was.
Yeah. But
Just
you know what?
tapping, everything just
Sat
working out.
down. We never sat down and asked our mother, Mom, why are you sitting in the kitchen by yourself and just being quiet and not talking to anybody? We never
Mm-hmm.
thought about asking her stuff like that or asking your grandmother why she was doing certain things around the house.
Mm-hmm.
But had we just paid attention or asked, we would have got an answer.
Yeah, that's amazing. Now we know. Now we're
Yep.
learning how to tune in, and we understanding how powerful our emotions, our thoughts, and we're understanding that. And now we'll be able to do great things like they did, because I believe that that's what they did. Some people call it praying, of course. But ultimately, what they were doing was praying to God, but calling on their higher self, tapping in, tuning in, meditating,
Yes.
tapping into that wealth consciousness. Why things always worked out.
That's why I'm not in like such a rush to get to my new apartment. It's gonna come when it comes. It's gonna come when I
Absolutely.
need it to come.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the work of patience sets in.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us don't have patience. And that falls into the think before you act.
But patience, I feel, is could be turned into enjoying the journey, enjoying the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're patient, if you learn to enjoy where you are right now, it won't seem so long. It won't seem so dreadful. It won't seem so, when is it going to happen? You won't feel so anxious. You're just enjoying the journey. You're enjoying the moment. If you can find joy in every day. So that's what tools like gratitude, practicing gratitude, which is what LaShawn does every morning, doing some exercises like that, finding the beauty and finding the joy in every moment. If you can do that while you're waiting for greater things to happen, oh no, Aurora dropped down, then things will become a lot easier for you. Enjoying the little things, like Chica drinking her cup of coffee, like LaShawn running on her treadmill, like Nick doing the push-ups. Are they where they want to be in this moment? Does this fulfill their life? No. But it helps them to enjoy the moment. They're satisfied to a certain extent. They're happy. It brings them a level of joy and comfort in the little things. Think of what we want and thinking of what we have. But knowing it is all here, knowing that it is given, right? So we learning to take joy in the little things and the simple things. Mm. Make sure y'all tap the screen, y'all. I'm excited about everything that we have coming to us as billionaires, as individuals. This is definitely a journey that requires, again, a lot of inner work. But when we do that and we understand that, I'm telling you, doors will just seem to fly open. We will become like a magnet to the things that we want. Because now we're understanding every day more and more how it works. Action is the last step. Action is the last step. So, anybody else want to say? Again, we're in Happy Pocket Full of Money by David Jacondi. If you want to say anything, come on up. Feel free. to do so. But nonetheless, all right, I think all hearts and minds are full. This was a good show. This was a good show. So thank you for everybody for coming on in. Shout out to my boo Kim, Holly Allison. Thank you for sticking around, Holly. Nick, Chica, Deanna, my boo Deanna. International, Corliss, and Mecca. Thank you for staying and sticking around. Thank you for gifting us and blessing us with your presence. It is not unnoticed. My people run every time I call their names. Shout out to my boo Nick. Nick 568, Chica, Kim, my billionaires. All right, y'all. Well, it's my time to go. I got some things to do today. And yeah, let me see. Some mega dudes says think of what you want, but most people can only concentrate for 10 seconds. So focus thought on that subject for at least 1 minute. Try it. It is hard to only think of one thing for 30 seconds. Yeah. I understand the power of 17 seconds. I even was watching a seminar on this scientist who said that, humanly, right? The mental capacity that we may have is doing one thing at a time, no more than two things at a time. Like multitasking, you know how when you go on a job interview and they say, "Can you multitask?" Multitasking is very important. Can you multitask? But the human capacity that we have is only to deal with one or two things at a time, child. No more than three. That's why shit falls down by the wayside. It seems like you can never get nothing done. When you multitask three or more, you can barely do two, scientifically. He said that in order to manifest, it has to be longer than 1 minute. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why Neville sat in his room for hours manifesting on behalf of others. That's why people called to him to say, "Hey, I need you to help me with this subject, this situation in my life, this." And he would sit in his room and he would use his imagination. But he mastered it so well, you know. It's okay. I figured that, Aurora, that 1 minute is a long time. You can get through it. Just start off bit by bit. Practice it. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect, Chica. Aurora, did you want to say anything else? You good, boo? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can be difficult at first, but it gets easier. Still practice. Don't give up. Quieting your mind. Do a guided meditation if you have to. What's up, Erica? Light and love for Ricky. Who? Oh, okay. Can you please pray for my twin brother? His name is Ricky. Yes, we send in love and light for Ricky. Nick. We got you, Nick. Okay. Just drop the babies off, Erica. The little angels. Erica got some cute kids. Did you get a chance to read my post on Facebook? Yeah, I posted it in there. So, as we do our closing announcements, y'all, let's make sure we support Chica in our Facebook group. I put the link to her video. Her series that she's a producer on. So y'all, let's make sure we support her. Let's show her some love by clicking on the link. If y'all need me to send you the link, I can. Or you can message Chica and she can send you the link. Okay? Because everybody should be following everyone else here. Okay? So let's make sure we're doing that. Just show some love by watching the video. The first episode was good. I'm going to get into the second one today. And she has more episodes coming out. But nonetheless, just message Chica. Show her some love. And let's send some love and light to our billionaires Cheryl, our billionaire Liz, our billionaire Rayshawn, our billionaire Maria Escobar. If you were here on yesterday's show, you seen her pop up. So let's send some love and light to her today, please. Our billionaire Chica, and also our billionaire Nick, who is asking for love and light and prayers for his brothers, for his twin brother, Ricky. I'm very grateful, thanks, but thank you so much. I appreciate you. I sure do. I'm going to make sure it's pinned to the top, too. I appreciate you, Chica. I do. I really, really do. I do. Our next Tyler Perry, child. Billionaire Chica. Billionaire Chica, child. Be like, hey, I know Chica. Can y'all let me in? Yep, Nick's twin brother. Yep, peace, love, and light and healing. I'm going to say, can y'all let me in the gates? I need to talk to Chica. I know Chica. Y'all let me in. Well, I'm going to be at the front like, Chica! Chica! Nah, we all have great things ahead of us, y'all. So much. That's right. Thank you, Chica. Yes, Chica going to be filming my show, okay? The Billionaire Morning Show. You're welcome, Nick. That's all this space is built on is love. Love, love, love. Not Diddy love, okay? But we talking about real love. Yep. That's it. Yep. Chica is the producer. Thank you kindly. Now that her docu series is really good, y'all. It is really good. So let's make sure we do that. I'm gonna make sure I pin it too. The new Oprah. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Give me Oprah money, child. The next new talk show host. I know that's right. I would like a radio show though. I really want that whole little setup. So that's what I'm manifesting over here for sure. It's like a whole little radio setup with some music and all that stuff like that. And then we have the Billionaire Morning Show. It's gonna be huge, and y'all are seeing it from the beginning. Okay, y'all are seeing it from the beginning. So I'm excited about that for sure. So I just pray for, everything to work out. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. I really, really, really mean it. Thank you so much for your kind words, for y'all love and support, for showing up today. I have the Billionaire YouTube channel in the link in the bio. So we have yesterday's evening show on the link in the bio. Excuse me. So now you can catch this morning's episode and yesterday's evening episode on our YouTube channel. So I need everybody to click the link in my bio or look up Billionaire Black Women and on YouTube, and you can go ahead and listen to last night's episode, and you'll be able to listen to this episode as well. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and end this show. I'll be back on probably around 2, between 1 and 2, or maybe noon. I don't know, whenever the Holy Spirit hits me. But nonetheless, I'll be back on so we can have our midday class. So y'all make sure y'all have y'all notifications set. Also, Billionaire Elite membership. If y'all want to go ahead and get into the membership program, I strongly suggest that you do that. We have our monthly membership program where we're going to be moving and shifting things over there to the membership. You get other perks, you get discounts on workshops, seminars, and we're going to start doing more things in the Billionaire membership program. So become a Billionaire Elite. The link is in my bio to join in on that. All you would do is click on that first top link. It will take you right to the membership portion of our website. You get all the details and more, and you can become a Billionaire Elite. So thank you so much for joining today. I will post yesterday's class that we did in the Elite program. So if you're already a member, shout out to the 3 members that joined. Thank y'all. We have 3 members, 3 Billionaire Elites. So I'm going to go ahead and work on some things behind the scene for them as well. And yeah, y'all will catch me live later today. Thank you so much. I love y'all. I mean it. Thank you, Patricia, for the follow. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Chica. I love y'all and I mean it. Y'all go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Link is in my bio. Bye, billionaires.